Characters I would like to see in Indie Cross. A presentation. Carrion creature. Now, okay, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. This was gonna be like half ironic. No, I genuinely want to see all these guys in this. That would be awesome. So first, Carrion creature. The choreography would be awesome, right? Carrion creature can like fucking twist itself around. It can take a hold of bodies. Now, the main thing is, if anything has like fire powers, also like the guy, one of the robots that's gonna fight V1 in the next one, the guy that can turn stuff to gold, theoretically might be able to kill the carrion creature, though carrion creature might also be immune. Because it seems to be goldifying specific bodies, so if the carrion creature kind of like splits apart, that could work. Also just like, the carrion creature is fairly strong as well. It can like, rip metal apart fairly easily. Risk of Rain 2's cast and Risk of Rain 1's cast, basically. This one's a classic, right? I would kill to see Mithrix in this shit. Like, even as an antagonist, you don't even gotta give him the portal powers. Any feat from his verse, you don't even gotta do that. He's just cool. Okay, so, like, a little bit on the scaling. Um, Mithrix can survive basically black holes by Void Reaver deaths. So if one dies near him, he just doesn't die. And basically, what Void Reavers do is they just anything after they die, they make this like black hole radius, and after a bit, anything in it just instantly dies. Technically, in lore, it's getting transported into the void, but you cannot tank it, right? You die instantaneously, no matter what. You're in the void at that point, and it seems to just put anything in there because there's like a tablet in one of the stages that's like kind of cut off, and there's some like void stuff on it at the point where it's obviously got cut off. Providence is kind of the same shit, right? They're basically space gods. They're basically space gods, right? They can create, they can shape, they can kill. The false sun is kind of their weird child thing, right? He's pretty strong, I'd say, kind of a mixture of both. The survivors are kind of depending, right? They kind of depend on what you gotta do with them. Most likely, if any Risk of Rain character was in Indie Cross, it would be Commando because he's kind of the poster child of it all. But it would be awesome to see like Acrid or Loader be in there. Now it kind of depends on if they even have any items, right, from their own verse. Because give Loader some crowbars and shit. It works out. Loader's suit is apparently capable of lifting like 250 tons base, which is insane, right? Risk of Red scales like fairly high, depends on what items they have. They're going from like kind of building level, maybe wall level to a planetary, very fast. Project Moon games are indie, right? It'd be awesome to see like, I don't know, Red Mist, stuff like that. I'm not really gonna go into this because I'm not really a specialist on Project Moon lore, but you know. Blasphemous, right? I'm also not really a specialist on this stuff, but I do really like the verse. I remember watching like a lore video or a game breakdown video, and I do not remember anything in it at all. I just know that it's kind of Christianity based, religion based. It's cool. It's cool. It has an awesome verse. Survivor guys. Now, this one's a little different. I for sure know that Vampire Survivors scaling goes insane, right? They're I'm not even gonna get into it, but they're going really high, right? The scaling is insane. Now I don't know much about Magic Survival specific scaling. They don't really do that. It's kind of more simplistic, right? But I would love to see something along the lines of Magic Survival's art style because it just has such a unique art style to everything in it, right? Cowie, I'm pretty sure that's how you spell their name. The person who created it. Um, of course, amazing artist. I respect their work. It's an influence to a lot of mine. And big one right here. Big one right here. Grime. Um, the guy basically destroys his own verse. Like his names are the End Giver. Yeah. Chiseled One, the Great End Giver, Spiral Heart, Breaker of Infinity, Firstborn of Level M, Tehom. Of course, This guy is fairly strong. He's kind of a vessel with a black hole for his head. He can do some parries, like he can use the black hole on his head to parry stuff, sucks them in, just right in, slurps them up. He would honestly, if you do the thing they did with the episodes where it's like two specific characters or more kind of in the same scenario, Grime and the carrion creature, they would go great together. I'm just brainstorming here, and that's about it. Yeah.